thoughts from mine. Double kill.
Think again before you trespass.
My temple's power has been expended. You
Nature reclaims all.
look at it crumble.
Well,
Decent.
I'm making a tactical retreat. It's only what you deserve. I must pull back. Nature reclaims all.
They can go Guild Array, call that Bombing Grace, which they saved. They'll have like 15 canes, 15 cards of soul. Use her ability to give the Vanguard plus 15k as well, and you just like sitting there, well shit, I'm dead. And then they double crit you anyway because they run 12 crits. Pale Moon. Pale Moon is a very nice matchup for us because they have Invisible Field. Harry dies to this day. Easy game.
Decent.
Well, what other shit do we have?
Fresh food.
Nymedals are okay as well. They're generally not that strong, so you can beat Nymedals as well. You gotta be careful with the whole Alice stuff, but yeah.
Where's the excitement?
Gear Chronicle. Gear Chronicle kills every deck, so at this point, there's not much to say. Without the TikTok worker thing, it's okay. We can actually deal with it sort of because Gear Chronicle spins things, we retire our own stuff, so we don't really care. But with the TikTok work and Metallica Phoenix combos at the moment, Gear Chronicle just destroys every deck, so yeah. Grand Blue is a decent matchup for this deck because Nitros generally has more of an invisible field, although they'll obviously keep stuff on the field for the Phantom Swing. But it's an okay thing because 7 Seas they might have some late game, but so do you. And if they don't have their cutlasses to refill their hand after calling shit, then you're gonna have a good time. If they do, well, you might struggle in that case. So Grand Blue is sort of a hit and miss for this deck, honestly. Bermuda Triangle. This can be a tough matchup as well. Generally, they bounce everything, but they can be fast. Like, they can be really fast. The nice thing about the Bermuda Triangle matchup is they have a G-Guardian that requires them to call from hand, and if you phantom them and they cannot guard from hand, they cannot call it with the G-Guardian skill. So that G-Guardian is sort of dead for them. Sorry, the camera cut out. I'm not sure what point we got to. I'm just gonna assume that we've done Aqua Force. Basically, we haven't. Aqua Force, generally good because you have early game as well. They can outspeed you potentially with a rush, so it can be a hit and miss. Mega Colony is very decent matchup for you because they have Tyrannus and Dark Phase, but they can only go into either one or the other. And And yeah, so you need to know how to play against Med Colony. It is not that hard, because a lot of Med Colony players give themselves too much credit. They're like, oh, we can stop him from doing stuff. I'm like, yeah, but I can stop him from stopping me doing stuff. You know, I can play around both Opterans and Darkface in one go, and then whichever one you go into, the other one, the fact that you can't do both, will be your demise. I can outplay that. So, unless they go triple turn Opterandas, which is something that's the only way they can really get the advantage over you, you're fine. Even if they do, you can mid-board early. That's what you do. Then they stun you with Darkface. Cool. You just retire your non-stun, not stun, you know what I mean, like, can't be targeted by effects. You commit more board and do your restands. They go up to Randas, you go, cool. I go something like, I don't know, Aura Guys at that point. So you can keep doing stuff during each turn. Med Colony players think that they're a lot better than they are against Shadow Paladins. Like, they think they're in a very, very good spot. Now granted, against, I don't know, like Diablo maybe, they would have a good time. But this deck just has restands all the time. And the fact that they drop will get pummeled down upon. And they don't have Earth King. Machine can screw you over because they have Destroyer, but at the same time you have more. More can search you for your grade 3 to rewrite constantly as well. So in that point you have a decent matchup against it, because other decks most other decks don't have a constant grade 3 searcher. So generally you have a good matchup against Med Colony. That's all I can say. Let's see. Great Nature. Oh, I hate Great Nature so much. If they go off, you're screwed. Like, that's all I can say. Generally, my friend who plays the Great Nature deck, I was playing Diablo against him, he said that my deck has a good matchup against this. I personally disagree, because yes, Great Nature focuses on retiring their own shit to a certain extent, but they stack it all onto one unit, 1 or 2 units, which is not a big deal. So all you do is mid-board, and you're like, okay, well, I can't phantom you because I won't do stuff. I need to try and get through your hand. They can draw like 6 cards in one go. They have Big Belly, which go into huge columns. They have freaking, what's it called? The Tiger, Guru Tiger. Is it Guru Tiger? The one that freestand stuff. I think it's Guru Tiger. When it's boosted, Canvas plus 1, restand something, get plus 4k, I think. They have that. They run stand triggers. They constantly pummel your face in. So Great Nature generally has the better matchup against this deck. Neonectar. Okay, this is also an interesting one. Neonectars have this turn where they bounce everything. So if you stride first, you're gonna have the better time, because you go stride, you do whatever stuff you need, you enable your gen break, you have a card face up in the G-zone now. They go stride, they bounce half of their shit back to hand, you go, cool, Phantom Blaster. If you don't, you're gonna have a bad time, because they will just pummel your face in with huge numbers. Now you can also outspeed Neonectar, which is also very nice, with Raging Bomb, so that's also quite good. So you do have answers to Neonectar, but you need to play the matchup very, very carefully and hope that you get enough cards to make moves, to make plays. Nova Grappler. It can be a bad matchup. Honestly, it really, really can. There's not much you can do against Nova Grapplers, to be honest. I'm just trying to think the best move against Novas. Hope you kill them before they hit second stride, really? Probably? Because once they hit second stride, they're winning. Honestly. Victor Novas, that is. These deities can be a bitch as well, because they have early game, and they have early games since grade 2, very good early games since grade 2, and then as soon as they hit grade 3, they have potentially early game with Extreme and the Limb Break Enabler. So, yeah, Novas are not a good match for this deck. Dimension Police! It's okay because you're very fast with this deck. If the D-Police opens nuts, they can potentially outhand you with Cosmic Heroes. Daikaiser is a butt puncher for any deck, but it's so luck based that it's kind of compensational for that. Also, that guy doesn't get ridiculous hands unless they get the laurel hit, so you should be able to beat Daikaizers unless you get very, very lucky. Metal Bugs, again, you should be faster than Metal Bugs, you should be fine in that regard. And final clients, what the hell? Okay, Link Joker. Link Joker is a good matchup for this deck. Why? Because you tie your own shit. Even against Chaos Universe, the max they can make you have the locked on the board is 2, which means you still have a bunch of restanders that are live at all points, you still have Phantom which is live at all points. You are basically an anti-Link Joker deck, which is beautiful because Link Joker is shit. And that's coming from a guy who owns Link Joker. Alright, so the last deck that I guess we might want to talk about is Token Rambu, and you win because it's trash, so it's cool. Now I hope I went through all matchups. My camera just decided to turn off after talking for like more than 20 minutes, so rip me. But apart from that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile and discussion and more or less in-depth explanation for each of your matchups. Honestly, if I had to pick the worst matchup of all of them, it has to be Overlord, because Overlord, what it does is just not make you able to do your own shit, which is what Link Joker tries to do, but against this deck it fails. But Overlord can go, hi, retire your shit before you retire your own shit. Yeah, like, okay, thanks. So, yeah. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this deck profile. I will see you in the next one. This has been DP from Team Triple Drive, signing out.